friends. It's Katie Steinberg here, and a really amazing and beautiful sky this morning. And again, just getting that reminder today of there's goodness in the world, and that even when things are hard, when things are good, everything has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And every situation, at least, and the world still goes on. We can find the moments of health and nourish and peace and goodness if we will look for them and make the time for them. I think that's one of the things we don't always do well, is hold the space for goodness, for spirit, for hope, for love to enter. We fill our time with the things that the world tells us are important. Making money and, perpetuating the systems. Being busy, being productive. And none of these things are bad. Don't hear me say those things are bad inherently. But when they no longer hold space for the peace and the nurture of self, they become toxic. It's too much. It's too much. We become addicted. If you've been following long, you'll know that I often reference the times when Jesus goes away to rest, when he's asleep and everybody else is panicking, when he wanders off into the wilderness and is tempted, but is on his own. Takes that time away. We don't always get to do things the way Jesus did them. Times are very different. but still the world goes on, and still we get our opportunities to engage the best of what the world has to offer. I mean, I have to move out so you guys can see. The sky is really incredible. So my hope and my prayer is that you will find some time for rest and reflection. I want to encourage you to find time that's quiet in your life, where you can just listen for spirit, listen for your deep inner wisdom. Hold the space. We get taught that that's doing nothing, and that nothing is not useful. False. You got to make time for the nothing, or what appears to be nothing. That's where all the magic actually happens. There are companies and corporations now that have figured out that if you give employees paid time that is to be held empty, is when the greatest creativity happens. So I know for me, I've gone through the struggle of feeling guilty if I take quiet time or non-working time, that I'm not contributing. False. Still the world goes on when I'm not contributing. In the most countable ways, that may be the most important ways, the calm, the quiet, the peace, the space. So I can't talk this much about quiet and then go on and on about it without holding any space for it, right? So I'm going to leave us with a few moments of quiet and sunrise, and would love to see any of you guys that regularly tune in and engage, as you are able, to come down to First Pres at 10:30 on Sundays. That's my new space, and we are doing some crazy stuff there, y'all. We transforming a 100-year-old church. Come be a part of it. Grace and peace, friends.